Peace, peace, peace. Okay, I want to share a little information with you that a lot of you may not be knowledgeable may not have never did the knowledge on, maybe never connected the dots or cared to connect the dots for whatever reasons. Um, I'm just going to jump right into it. America, Africa, Asia, Australia, all the same. Different names, different tongues, all the same. All of the names connect. Um, a lot of it's been lost in translation intentionally. That's why the English language is so complex, yet one of the youngest languages. Now, the code is in the language. You have to dissect their codex. Although it may seem like a maze of confusion, it can be figured out. It can be figured out. It just takes a lot of deep thinking, a lot of unbiased and unprejudiced thinking. We can't keep being stuck on geographics and languages and titles and all of these different things and associating titles with people for reasons. You have to understand that when these individuals came into power, this was part of the confusion. You know, this was necessary to cut off that tie, to cut off that ancestry, to cut off your bloodline. But like I said, they're all connected. America, Africa, Asia, Australia. Now Australia is known as the Aussie Outback. Okay, well, the Greek terminology, or the Greek term for Asia, ASIE, Asi. Asia means land of the rising sun, or is dealing with the east. Now, when you deal with Africa, or we use the ancient term Afura, Afu-Ra. Afu is house, Ra is sun. Now, El Morocco. Most people think that Morocco is only the place where it's located modern time in North Africa. It's not true. El Morocco expanded much further than that. Actually, America is El Morocco. Now, we'll take the word El Morocco. El Ma Ra Ka. See, you're dealing with the mother, the son, and the spirit. Or the father, the mother, the son. The spirit of the father, the mother, the son. And this is all dealing with creation. It's dealing with the earth and the sun and what you know as the stars. Now, a lot of you may find that difficult to accept. Like I said, one of the ancient names of America was El Morocco, El Morocca. Hence you have America. Amoru Ka. Amor means love. Ma. Now, the Ma, or the mother, houses the son. Now, if I say Afu means house, Afu, Ra, Ka. See, although it's different tongues, and although the language has been perverted, even in their attempt to cover up, you can still see the obvious and connect the obvious. It's just a lot of you don't want to see it. You know, the terminology, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. See, this is dealing with when you get into older languages, such as the Phoenician, where Asia would be ASA, which means east, or an Assyrian ASU, it's east. In Europe, Arab or Europe, Arab is west. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. See, even in ancient times, they had descriptions describing the different lands or the directions of land. See, this is why when you hear the phrase, if you forget where you came from, you never make it where you're going. This is why that's so important. See, because if you don't know where you came from or which direction you came from, you don't know where you're going or which direction you're going in. So virtually you're lost. See, this is how the confusion came in when they stripped people of their language, their culture, their origin, where they came from. And they've got everyone thinking that 7 different continents as opposed to just one. Well, there's only one continent. Because like I said, you have a giant cookie and you drop that cookie on the ground and it breaks into several pieces. Do you have several different cookies, or do you still have that one same cookie just broken into several different pieces? That's how you have to look at the land. You expect everything to be written in a book. Well, some things were missed, some things were overlooked, some connections weren't made because certain individuals were focusing too much on a certain type of history or certain geography, as opposed to looking at the holistic, looking at it as a whole world, the story of the world, not the story of just one particular place in the world. See, then you have Asia. Now, like I said in Phoenician, ASA. Now, mind you, Asia, the rising sun. In Arabic, Isa is the sun. Arabic-speaking Christians, Yasu. Now, remember I said Assyrian is Asu, ASU. So you have Phoenician Asa, the Arabic Isa, the Arabic Christian who say Yasu, Asu. See, now it's very evident that when you deal with the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, or these different sun books, which you're dealing with, you know, and see, that should make it very easy for you to accept the fact that these are allegories based on anthropomorphical characters. They never really existed. See, this was used to convey a story, to pass a story down, pass your story down. See, but you have to be able to decode it. Now, no information is useless. You just know, you just have to know how to use it. You have to know how to make it useful. You know, and then also when you get to the Akkadian term dealing with Asia, B-W-A-U-M, which is like womb, which means to go outside or to ascend, referring to the direction of the sun at sunrise in the Middle East. And like I said, Akkadian, Europe, is Erebum, or E-R-E-B-U-M. And this is to enter or to set. This is also referring to the sun. And this is Akkadian terminology for Asia, Europe. See, a lot of people like to refer to the Hebrew, but the Hebrew was an oldest language. People like to refer to Phoenician, but it's something much older than that. So you have to get back to the roots. So you have to get back to the very, very, very root. And keep dissecting, keep searching. You have to get to the beginning. You can't just get satisfied at one point and stop because you feel it's convenient. Dig deeper. If you think you went deep enough, go even deeper. See, and you'll start to see all of the connections, all of the fallacies, all of the illusions and the tricks that have been played to fool individuals. So whether you say Asia, Africa, America, Australia, you're all referring to the same land. It's a different tongue, and this is being conveyed to you by the description and the perception of invaders. Why would they want you to know the truth? See, the truth will make you free. Why would your oppressor want to make you free? So you have to think about that. Nothing is a secret. So it has to make you very, very leery of information. Be skeptical of it all. You have to analyze everything in its entirety and get to the root of it. Deal with the source, not the error. See, like I said, I know a lot of that may be difficult for some of you to digest, which, it figures, But see, if you see how different things connect at once upon a time, how the word more is all over. The word ma, amor. See, they take it and you think it's a Latin word, amore. No. See, that comes from us. Amoru, the Amorite descriptions, dealing with the sons of El. See, now we're dealing with stars. Sirius stars. Sirius stars. You don't need a telescope to look within. Try using an inner scope. See, because when you're really in tune with nature and really in touch with nature, see, your ancestors will speak to you. Your DNA will unlock, and you will know things that may be unknown to others. See, but everyone's unique in their own way. But this is why I say you have to learn to tap in. Learn to be your own source. Stop depending on an outlet or something to let you out. Don't do it to yourself. And we could even go with Kemet. El Comoro. Atlantis, or what they call Almoria. Or Mu El Moria. See, some land has sunken, Some land has risen. Some continents may have drifted. But if you soak up all the water from the oceans, we will be at the bottom, land. So yet we're still all connected, although we may appear distant. See, these illusions and these perceptions of direction, time, boundary, border, it's all created by man. This is all created as part of the illusion to keep you stuck in. You have to see past these things. It's much deeper than that. Nothing is what they say it is. See, this is why you were given your own mind. So you do the math. You do the science. Remember I told you how Cairo is a mispronunciation. The capital of Egypt should be Kohir, which means Mars, or it means the red planet, or dealing with Mars, or what they call the red planet. See, there's a lot they don't tell you. See, a lot of people think the people that they say are the Egyptians are the Egyptians. The people that they say are the Asians are the Asians. The people that they say are the people are the people. That the Native Americans are the Native Americans. But all of these people, they aren't the original people. This is what you must realize. Your story has been buried. It's time to dig it up. See, but if you go within, only you know what you'll come out with. You might shock yourself. You know, I just wanted to share a few things with you. So, you know, like I said, there's no need to get into debates or arguments about Africa or Asia or what's older or what's the true name or the original name. They're all names that can be traced to the Greek and the Roman, but also names that can be traced to the ancient languages or cultures of these different regions. Some aren't even the people of these regions anymore. Their story has been spread because they've been spread out across the land, whether it be east, west, north, or south. So you have to really examine the story of all to come up with the all. But like I said, you have to look at things as a whole, not just piece by piece. See, when you take the whole and you put it together and you put it under the microscope, then you can really see. You can really start to dissect. You know, so like I said, mind power is divine power. Use your mind. See, that's your greatest weapon. Learn how to use it.